Hi, I'm Deanna Sparks, a technical product marketer for Dynamics 365 Customer and Field Service. And today, I'm going to talk to you about how your business can maintain continuity in today's distributed world. Today's consumers expect personalized experiences as they engage with companies across channels and devices. Whether digital or human-assisted, or most likely both, if you're a company that interacts with shoppers, buyers, purchasers, or end users, you're expected to maintain the full context of those interactions seamlessly over time. The ability to personalize the customer experience is today's new competitive battleground. For many companies, organizations, and government agencies, this new expectation of delivering across a connected customer service ecosystem is overwhelmingly complex to achieve, given their current tool set and countless dispersed systems. Gone are the days of connecting data for siloed management reports. Today, you must find a way to leverage this data to differentiate yourselves. The only way to provide great customer experience is with a coordinated effort across every customer touchpoint. From frontline automation and remote service desks to frontline worker enablement and back office. It requires breaking down barriers between siloed people, data, and ideas to ensure everyone is empowered to act on insights, innovate rapidly, and adapt to changing customer and business needs. How does your organization learn about your end customers? Do your frontline workers have the tools they need to ensure a first-time fix? Are you enabled to predict potential problems and aggregate data to identify trends effectively? The benefit of leveraging the Microsoft Cloud and Dynamics 365 is that your applications are already built on a shared foundation for seamlessly integrated business, collaboration, and productivity. We removed the complex dev cycles by building our applications this way out of the box. Dynamics 365 provides you, as IT admins, with a faster time to value and the agility required to deliver and exceed the requirements of your business. Whether deploying a new app module, extending service capabilities to a mobile application, or leveraging a new communication channel, Microsoft offers the only unified collaboration platform for modern business. But how do we do this? Today I've invited a few experts from our product engineering teams to help me show you the business continuity enabled when you leverage Dynamics 365. To do so, I'll be using an example close to everyone's hearts and productivity levels, coffee. We'll see our first-party voice channel provide personalized and contextual service in the age of customer intimacy. Then I'll show you how Dynamics 365 and Teams enables organizations with swarming practices that bring experts and functional specialists across multiple organizations to provide a unified and holistic approach within a single solution to exceed the customer's needs. Then we'll see how our platform enables the seamless transition to frontline workers or technicians with the Field Service mobile app. Lastly, we'll finish with our pre-built AI models that unlock next-level potential for your organization. If you recall from last Ignite, we were pleased to announce the new first-party voice channel for Dynamics 365 customer service. Since Private Preview launched in September, we've continuously added enhancements and intelligence that transform one of the most traditional methods of customer service into a customer service experience of the future. Unlike traditional contact center solutions, where multiple products from multiple vendors need to be stitched together, the native voice channel uniquely positions Dynamics 365 to streamline contact center operations onto one product from one vendor on one cloud. And we're not just bolting on voice and Dynamics, we're deeply integrating our built-in AI around sentiment, suggestions, analytics, and insights that we currently have across our digital channels into our first-party voice offering. I'm going to walk through a quick demonstration of what it would be like in a B2B scenario. The supplier and service organization using Dynamics 365 is Contoso Coffee. Contoso Coffee's end customer is Fourth Coffee. Let's say I'm a barista at Fourth Coffee, and one of our commercial machines, the Cafe Duo, is behaving incorrectly. I need to get this fixed ASAP to optimize our sales. I make a call to the Contoso Coffee support desk. As an end customer, let's go through a typical interaction one of your customers would experience if you were to deploy our first-party voice channel.
Hello, Fourth Coffee. Thanks for calling in today. I am seeing you are calling in from the Bellevue location. Is that correct?
Yes.
Great. How can I help you today?
There's an issue with one of our Contoso Coffee machines.
I apologize for the inconvenience. I can see your location has 3 models. Please let me know which machine is having problems. The choices are Cafe S200, Cafe Duo, AirPop XL.
The Cafe Duo.
Okay. Please describe your issue with the Cafe Duo.
The machine is suddenly not making the correct amount of coffee. It's really impacting how quickly we can complete our orders.
Thank you. Please wait a moment while I connect you with the proper agent to handle this.
What you just heard was a familiar power virtual agent transformed into an intelligent voice bot. All call centers are familiar with IVRs, but the concept of intelligent voice bots is new. Intelligent voice bots are much more powerful from the interactive voice responses of the past. To explore the customer interactions a bit further, I've invited Senior Program Manager and Voice Channel Expert Kos Srivastava.
Hi, Deanna.
Hey, Kos. So I just used our native voice channel to call into the Contoso Coffee Service Organization. Can you explain why that was different than traditional voice responses?
Of course. We consider our voice bots as conversational virtual agents because you can just have a conversation with them like you would with any other human. They're customer aware, which allows the service organization to provide hyper-personalized service. In your example, that's how the voice bot knew what machines Fourth Coffee had at their site. The AI in the voice bot uses natural language understanding to parse what a customer says and find the most appropriate topic. Compared to long, clunky decision trees in traditional IVRs, this is really powerful. It allows customers to share information faster in a more natural way. Once the bot has identified the issue, it's ready to hand off to an agent. During the handoff, the agent can see a private message from the bot summarizing the customer's issue.
Thanks, Kos. This immediately helps give context to the customer service agent on where to begin. Another capability we're focusing on for 2021 Wave 1 is what happens to these customer inquiries when a call, text, or social media message arrives into these organizations. Before we go through all the in-app productivity tools, I want to quickly touch on a capability going on behind the scenes. For 2021 Wave 1, we're focusing on how and who these customer inquiries interact with when the call, text, or social message arrives into these organizations. Skills-based routing allows organizations to associate skills and associated proficiencies to their workforce. In the last release, we enhanced intelligent skill-based routing, which will help organizations infuse the power of natural language processing and machine learning to derive skills needed to complete any incoming work without having to develop complex machine learning models on your own. Dynamics 365's customer service is continuously enhancing our routing capabilities. Kos, can you provide us insight about this upcoming release and how this works with the native voice channel?
Yeah. In this upcoming Wave 1 release, unified routing will be generally available, creating a differentiated, intelligent routing solution that not only provides advanced automatic call distribution capabilities for voice, but also consistent routing for all other forms of engagement, such as cases, leads, live chats, and digital channels.
Wow, impressive stuff on the horizon. Thanks, Kos. The last thing I want to talk about is the agent productivity that we unlock in our new customer service workspace. Inside our customer service workspace, we provide agents with a variety of productivity tools that provide intelligent, contextual information for each case and customer they are working on, all within the same interface. This includes AI-driven recommendation for knowledge articles and case suggestions relevant to the ongoing conversation, allowing agents to spend less time researching and more time engaging directly with customers. As you can see on the right, Smart Assist articles appear for relevant knowledge articles around the Cafe Duo and descaling. The agent asks if they've recently descaled the machine to flush out excess mineral content. Fourth Coffee has already tried this. The agent opens another article when descaling is not enough, showing that when descaling doesn't work, you can send a technician to install a water filtration system. The agent lets the customer know he might know the fix, but wants to validate first, so he puts the customer on hold. We're going to continue the demo scenario in a moment, but first I want to say thanks, Kos, for providing all of the great information you did today.
Anytime, Deanna.
You heard our intelligent voice bots powered by Power Virtual Agents. Behind the scenes, advanced routing and assignment with unified routing ensured the inquiry got to the correct agent. Then you saw, in real time, the live transcription and sentiment analysis available when leveraging first-party voice. And I just paused the demo scenario using our first-party voice standard call controls, such as wait and hold music. When agents have a variety of productivity tools to choose from, embedded within the same application, they increase their ability to handle more inquiries and with higher customer satisfaction, because they are empowered to use the collaboration capabilities that work best for them personally. As customer service interactions and service ecosystems become more complex, facilitating seamless contextual collaborations with the right context has become increasingly important. When you enable organizations with self-service capabilities, such as public forms, chatbots, and proactive device commands, more customers can resolve issues on their own, without contact center agent assistance. This is tremendous when we think about consumer enablement, but this also means that fewer simple questions are being directed to service centers. Since issues coming in no longer have straightforward resolutions, it's required to have a structured approach to solving complex cases. It's now more important than ever to facilitate agent communication across your entire organization. Dynamics 365 and Microsoft Teams are seamlessly integrated to deliver productivity, collaboration, and insights in context with the activities and tasks at hand across the entire organization. Let's look at how this works in context of our demo scenario. Since the agent hasn't encountered this before, he's hesitant to create this work order. This is a perfect opportunity to reach out to his team to ensure he's taking the right next step. Looking at the right side of your screen, you can see for the first time the new customer service collaboration experience, powered by Microsoft Teams and hosted on the familiar productivity pane. Since Teams' collaboration capabilities are contextual, they adapt to the context of the underlying record. In this example, it would show if there were any existing chats within this case. Dynamics suggests relevant colleagues, such as his supervisors, along with why they were suggested, to help the agent quickly resolve the case. Because this chat is happening in the context of the case, when the agent selects a suggested contact, in this case his supervisor, the experience opens a brand new chat that automatically adopts the title of the case. This provides additional context and enhances discoverability. With progressively difficult inquiries coming into the organization, the supervisor isn't sure of the best path forward. Since Dynamics 365 and Teams now make the broader organization more accessible, they can easily loop in the appropriate resources from the same chat and context. They add the Customer Success Manager, who can quickly get up to speed on the issue and make recommendations on a path forward. The Customer Success Manager concurs that the customer needs the filtration system to ensure that this does not happen again, so a work order should be made. Now supported by management and the customer success team, the agent closes the chat window and knows that sending a technician is the right decision. The agent takes the customer off hold and lets them know they will be sending a technician to install the filter system to ensure consistent success of their machine moving forward. The customer is delighted and hangs up the phone with positive sentiment. You just saw that without switching applications or context, the agent uses the collaboration capabilities of Microsoft Teams directly in the flow of their work. And because chats are linked to the relevant records, it provides incredible opportunities for AI to reason and provide new knowledge and insights, thereby empowering customers and other agents to rapidly resolve the same issues in the future. One of the benefits of leveraging Dynamics 365 customer service is that it isn't just a one-off solution that requires custom integration with additional vendors and support teams. It's one application in the robust ecosystem of the Dynamics 365 platform. All of these applications work seamlessly together, leveraging the same configuration tools built on the same data platform. This makes it easy to extend what would traditionally be a customer service solution to other business areas, like field service. The integration across all the different business applications are built in natively. This makes it easy to take a sales contact and transition them to a support contact once they have closed a deal. And on the service end of the spectrum, this makes it easy to transition a case to a work order when on-site expertise is needed. Historically, field service organizations were disconnected from their customer service organizations. This means a customer support agent would have to transfer the case to the scheduling department, putting the customer on hold and forcing the customer to repeat information and context while the agent communicated back and forth. Picking up where we left off from the customer service agent point of view, with a single click on the case, it can be transformed to a work order. Since the customer service agent was just working on the case, they are in the best position to validate that all the information was captured correctly. Looking at the work order, you can see the entire context of the customer issue is transferred over. If you're familiar with Dynamics 365 Field Service and our work orders, you'll notice there's something new to see here. On the right, you'll see for the first time the embedded Teams experience within Field Service. Just as in earlier with customer service, key stakeholders can collaborate seamlessly within the context of the work order. These enhanced communication tools increase collaboration between customer service agents, dispatchers, field technicians, customers, and other stakeholders, exemplifying our service continuum experience. To learn more about the addition to embedded teams, I'd like to introduce Principal Program Manager, longtime field service expert, Dan Gittler.
Hi, Deanna.
Hi, Dan. Can you please tell us a little bit more about the embedded teams capabilities for field service?
Yeah, excited to. Throughout the customer journey, stakeholders across the organization are constantly collaborating. Whether a customer service rep collaborated with the product expert when the case was first created, essential information for the technician to help ensure a first-time fix, or a sales account rep reminding the service department of an open opportunity the sales team is trying to close, anyone involved in the work order process can see all the critical contextual conversations and collaboration to ensure an optimal outcome. As the work continues, dispatchers can initiate new conversations using intelligent collaboration suggestions to inform the schedule technician of new information.
What a fantastic way to provide business continuity, even if your field service organization and call centers are in dispersed location. Once the service visit is scheduled however your organization prefers to schedule, from manual drag and drop to fully automated, Dynamics 365 Field Service continues that next level personalized service experience. In Wave 1, we're delivering a mobile-first, personalized experience that strengthens the connection between the end customers and their service providers. One of the experiences I'm most looking forward to is the Tech Locator. Dan, can you tell us a bit more about the Tech Locator feature?
So once you enable the Tech Locator feature with just a few clicks, when a work order is scheduled, the customer will receive a notification providing any details the end customer would need to know prior to the on-site visit.
Oh, I think I would like a text.
Yeah, me too. But whatever the customer's preference, they'll get a notification once the work order has been scheduled. If something comes up and they can't make the appointment, they can even reschedule the appointment right within the new Tech Locator experience. So when the appointment time approaches and the technician is on the way, field service sends another notification to the customer that the frontline worker is en route. The customer clicks the link and tracks the technician in real time to ensure they are ready once the tech arrives on site. Not only does Tech Locator provide a delightful experience for end customers, but it also helps field service organizations build loyalty with built-in branding.
That is so cool. Now that the tech arrives on site, their one-stop shop to complete the work order is the new Field Service mobile app, designed and built to empower technicians with an easy-to-use interface. The app is built on Power Apps, meaning you can easily extend your already configured forms, views, and custom business processes to your entire field organization on a mobile application. Within the app, the frontline worker can see all the customer information, asset history, and are also provided guidance on how best to complete the work. While all that insight is great, it is completely irrelevant if the technician cannot find the asset to be serviced. Within the Field Service mobile app, we enable technicians to find assets in a timely manner.
Definitely. Field service has introduced the concept of functional location. This enables techs to see where the asset that needs to be serviced is located, not just the address, but specifically down to the building, floor, and room. This level of specificity is critical when it comes to providing service in complex facilities, such as campuses, production facilities, data centers, supermarkets, and malls.
Very helpful. Once they have located the machine, in this case, the Cafe Duo, we see the technician can follow a predefined set of service tasks, which can include an inspection specific to the Cafe Duo product line. While following the predefined steps based off of the service incident, the technician gets to a spot where they are not sure how to continue.
As with any user or technician using field service, they have options for how they want to accomplish a task. They can engage in a remote assist call with an expert. They can show the expert what they are encountering in real time, while both the expert and technician use mixed reality annotations to collaborate over the live view of the asset. But in addition to mixed reality remote assistance, there's a key new feature as part of Wave 1 to help technicians fix the problem the first time. We've deeply embedded knowledge capabilities throughout the field service process, including our mobile application. So now, a technician can see the knowledge article on how to install the water filtration system even when offline.
So the customer service representative already determined that the issue is likely around the water filtration pump. They are associated the knowledge article, which carries through to the work order. This is super impressive when we think about how organizations need to work across departments to provide that end-to-end service experience.
Exactly. Articles are linked intelligently based on the original case, the asset being worked on, the product being installed, and the problem reported. Dispatchers and service managers can also manually link articles, or the technician can manually search for articles within the app.
That's super helpful. There are so many options based on how organizations want to set up their service experiences and how technicians want to leverage our built-in intelligence. All of these features really help organizations' first-time fix rate while also expanding their training capabilities.
Yes, and it's even more critical today in a distributed world with technician attrition climbing. This means there's an influx of new, less experienced technicians being brought in. And just as critical, there's a dramatic shift to subcontractors to deliver service who needs the same level of knowledge as internal technicians.
It really has been a dramatic shift. Transitioning back to our scenario, the technician succeeded in installing the water pump. To validate, the technician pulls up the IoT sensor readings directly in the Field Service mobile app. He wraps up his work by getting a signature from the customer and is now on his way to his next service visit.
And back to the tech locator experience, when the visit is complete, we send a post-work order survey as part of the end customer experience. All of these investments are about ensuring an optimal outcome for all stakeholders throughout the service process.
Thanks so much for your insight, Dan. From contextual collaboration built into the workspace for service continuity, with tailored outreach for communication that brings the end customer into the service journey, intelligent productivity tools for your technicians on site to fix the problems on the first visit, Dynamics 365 helps enable you to evolve your company's field service from a cost center to a critical pillar of your customer experience strategy. This transforms how your customers think about service and helps build customer loyalty to drive additional revenue. Throughout the customer experience journey, Dynamics gathers these interactions at each step, then uses these interactions to intelligently improve organizational efficiencies. Going back to the demo, let's see how a supervisor can benefit from all of these interactions captured on our native voice channel and throughout field service. I'll assume the role of Renee, Enrico's supervisor. My job is to ensure agents are continually improving the service they deliver and keep customer satisfaction high. The next morning, I go to my analytics dashboards to see if there's anything I need to know for the day. I see that the water quality issues that Fourth Coffee had called about earlier is an emerging topic across many channels. Dynamics 365 has processed the conversation data from all channels, including that voice call, and applied AI-driven topic clustering to generate true omnichannel insights. In addition, I can analyze our CSAT scores from surveys sent like the one that was sent automatically upon the work order completion. I can take immediate action to reduce customer pain points by creating a Power Virtual Agent around this topic. After updating the virtual agent, I want to see how else I can improve the service experience. I navigate to the dashboards and can see key insights across channels. I want to ensure that I'm providing my team with the best coaching, so I go into the agent profile where I can see performance metric across all channels for specific agents and get a more detailed look into the conversation style as well. Today you've seen how Dynamics 365 provides seamless world-class customer experiences driving brand loyalty. We started with our first-party voice channel, providing personalized and contextual service across both automated, intelligent virtual interactions and human agents. I've shown you firsthand how Teams collaboration experiences embedded in Dynamics 365 customer and field service enable key stakeholders to contextually collaborate across different applications and businesses, elevating the level of service you can provide. We continued the service journey by looking at how field service interacts with end customers and how the Field Service mobile app ensures your technicians are fully equipped to get the job done, transforming the way you ensure a first-time fix rate. Then, I showed you how all customer interactions across the organization are synthesized and understood with our pre-built AI models, unlocking the next level potential for your organizations. Dynamics 365 and the Microsoft Cloud provide unparalleled data gravity of customer interactions, unleashing new opportunities for differentiated AI and insights. Add in our productivity and collaboration tools that are embedded out of the box, and you'll have all of the tools needed for a customer-centric, agile, and collaborative service organization.